Hello and welcome to Travel with Mads. I am your host Madhumita. Today, we are exploring the charming city of Copenhagen, Denmark, and you are at the right channel. This channel caters to 50 plus travelers' needs and aspirations. Whether you are here for a day or a week, this city will leave you enchanted. We were starting our Norwegian cruise from the city of Copenhagen, but otherwise also I would suggest, if you get a chance, do not miss this amazing city. I had 24 hours at my disposal to see this beautiful city. Let me tell you the highlights of the city which you can do even in just one day. But before I start with the city tour, let me tell you something interesting about Copenhagen itself. What I found most charming about Copenhagen is its one prevailing principle. The Danes call it Hugo. Hugo is often about informal time spent together with family and close friends. Translated into city terms, it means there are an abundance of homely pubs, pedestrian-only streets, cafes and cellars, decadent pastry shops, and cozy places to sit and chill and relax in a very leisurely atmosphere. Oh my god, I love this concept. Copenhagen has 15 Michelin star restaurants. Wow, 15 Michelin stars in one city. Isn't that awesome? Two of the oldest amusement parks in the world are in Copenhagen. That's right, the Danish capital is home to the two oldest amusement parks, a pretty impressive claim to fame, I must say. Tivoli is the center of Copenhagen, is the second largest and is said to have inspired Walt Disney to create his own parks. Tivoli celebrated 175th birthday in 2018, and the second one is Becken. I was not very impressed by Tivoli, so you can give it a miss if you don't have time, or just click a picture at the gate. That's good enough to give you a memory of visiting the oldest amusement parks. Another interesting fact is Copenhagen is well known for its love of cycling, and one of the most staggering Copenhagen bike facts is the sheer amount of people that cycle regularly, around half of the population of the city itself. The city has 400 kilometers of bike lanes, and according to a figure collected by the Copenhagen municipality, around 120,000 people cycle over the canal bridges on a daily basis. Wow, isn't that amazing? Founded in 1847, Carlsberg is a worldwide brand and one of the top 5 largest beer companies in the world. Nowhere it is more popular than in the native city itself, Copenhagen. Beer connoisseurs traveling to the capital would remiss not to visit the famous Carlsberg Brewery. Head through the Elephant Gate and check out the Carlsberg Brew House. The iconic Little Mermaid statue is really little. People have told me that you would be disappointed when you have a look at Little Mermaid, but I was full of excitement and I actually love the Little Mermaid. The Little Mermaid is possibly the most iconic sight, but you have to know where to find it, otherwise you're going to miss it. The statue is only 1.25 meter tall, so it can be easily overlooked. Click some amazing pics with the statue and you are now in Copenhagen. Can you believe that Copenhagen has the longest pedestrian shopping street in the world? On the street, Stol, as the Danes call it, you will find plenty of international and local brands. Danes are famous for their designs, so look around for some amazing buildings designed so beautifully. So don't forget to take a stroll through Stole. With just 24 hours in Copenhagen, the best way to see the city was by taking a hop on hop off bus tour. It's super convenient and covers all the major landmarks. Let's hop on and get started. The bus takes you through iconic spots like Navan, Emiliaburg Palace, and the famous Little Mermaid statue. It's a perfect way to explore without wasting time and navigating the whole city on your own. Start your day early by visiting Emilienburg Palace, the official residence of the Danish royal family. The stunning palace is must see on your Copenhagen trip. Time your visit if you can for the change of guards at noon. Next, we visited the stunning Frederick Church, also known as the Marble Church, with its beautiful dome that dominates the city's skyline. Next, head to Navan, Copenhagen's iconic harbour front. Once home to Hans Christian Andersen, this picturesque area is perfect for a relaxing stroll or grabbing a coffee while soaking in the views. The name Copenhagen comes from the words for merchant harbour for a reason. Navan used to be one of the hubs for the ship merchants of yesteryear. With its colourful facades, Navan is a compulsory stop on the classic list. Although it may be busy with tourists from all corners of the world, finding a place on one of the many outdoor dining venues is usually easy. After Emilienburg Palace, if you have to see anything, head straight to Rosenborg Castle. It's a 400-year-old Renaissance castle located in the center of Copenhagen. In addition to the beautiful exterior and the Royal Palace Park, there is a lot to discover inside the castle. Inside, you can see 3 life-size silver lions keeping watch. And do not miss the Danish crown jewels that can only be worn by the Queen and only when they are within the borders of the country. It's lunchtime, so you need to visit the vibrant food market where you can try the national dish of Denmark. It's called smørrebrød, which is basically an open-faced sandwich, which is a beloved part of Danish cuisine. The sandwich consists of a base of a rye bread, a component which is meat or fish over that, and some garnishes to create that perfect balanced bite. So do not miss this. This is a Danish speciality. Design lovers can squeeze in a quick visit to Design Museum Denmark, showcasing the country's iconic minimalistic style. I just had to visit this because I was awestruck by Danish designs and I made time to have a quick visit into the museum and out of it. So if you have time, explore it in detail. This is definitely one of the must-do. Copenhagen is the city of Hans Christian Andersen. He is one of Denmark's most cherished authors and among the most famous storytellers in history. His fairy tales like The Little Mermaid, The Ugly Duckling, The Emperor's New Clothes, who can forget this? These have been translated over 125 languages and continue to enchant generations with their unique mix of magic, morality and melancholy. You will see Hans Christian Andersen's statues all across the city. In Tivoli Garden, there is a wonderful ride which takes you through the life and journey of Hans Christian Andersen and some of his fairy tales. If you have time, go for that. We ended our Copenhagen trip with a 2-hour canal tour, which starts from Nijhaven. There are many boats available. Choose the time which you prefer and get onto this boat and relax. You will have a guided city tour through their canals. It's a majestic experience. They will tell you all about the famous sites, iconic landmarks. You can see even Little Mermaid from afar. You can see Amalienburg Castle, the opera, the beautiful city harbor, and everything you could not see while you're on the bus, you could see from this canal trip. So I would suggest keep some time for this trip for sure if you have a short stay in Copenhagen. That wraps up our whirlwind 24-hour tour of Copenhagen. I really wish that I had more time in this beautiful city. From royal palaces to modern hotspot, this city has truly lived up to these expectations and has everything you can see in a modern city and plus a lot of history. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to Travel with Mads for more travel adventures for 50+ travelers every fortnight. See you in the next city of Norway soon. Hope to see you. Bye bye.